Last month, my buddy Chris landed in Manila. First night, he met a girl at a rooftop bar in BGC. She said she worked in HR. Soft spoken, classy, not the nightlife type. By the end of the week, she was calling him baby. By week 2, she had a phone bill and a sob story. I'm not saying she was a scammer. I'm saying he stopped thinking. That's how it starts out here. Fast, friendly, and expensive. And every man thinks he's the exception right up until he's not. When you first land here, it feels perfect. Everybody's smiling. Service is on point. Women are polite. Soft-spoken. After what most of us come from in the West, that just hits different. No one's rolling their eyes at you. Nobody's talking down to you. You walk through the mall and people are actually happy to see you. You start thinking, man, maybe I finally found peace. That's the first trap. Because peace without understanding can still wreck you. I've watched men fall fast. Not because they're stupid, but because the contrast is so addicting. Back home, they were invisible. Here, they feel respected, noticed, needed. It's easy to confuse being appreciated with being chosen. That's why the Philippines catches so many men off guard. It gives you the version of connection you've been missing. Then watches what you do with it. Some slow down and learn. Most dive head first and find out the hard way that not every smile means safe. I met a guy in Makati who told me his story straight. Met a woman his second night out. Friendly, beautiful. Said she worked in marketing. Within 2 weeks, she'd met his friends, picked out his favorite food, and started calling him my man. Then came the little request. A small phone bill, groceries for her mom, a temporary loan till payday. Nothing crazy until it stacked up. When he slowed down the spending, the tone changed. She didn't disappear. She just turned distant. He realized he hadn't found love. He rented company. In the Philippines, generosity without boundaries doesn't look romantic. It looks replaceable. It's easy to judge that story until you remember how good it feels to feel wanted. Most men don't fall for beauty. They fall for peace. And peace feels expensive when you've been starving for it. But here's the part that'll make you laugh. The same guy told me, bro, I didn't lose a girlfriend. I lost a subscription. That's the right attitude. Learn the lesson, keep your sense of humor, and move smarter. Now, another guy, same city, different mindset. He met a woman who worked in an office downtown. Pretty, humble, respectful. He asked her out. She said, maybe next week. I have family dinner. Didn't flake, just moved on her own schedule. Second meet, she paid her own fare home. Third meet, she invited him to church with her cousins. That's what patience gets you out here. Context. She wasn't chasing, she was watching. And because he didn't push, she opened up naturally. No drama, no games. The right one doesn't rush the process. She protects it. From what I've seen, every success story out here has boundaries. These are the simple rules that separate men who last from men who leave bitter. 1. If money comes up before trust, that's a business, not love. 2. If every date is private, you're not the boyfriend. You're the backup plan, good buddy. 3. If she's proud to be seen with you in daylight, you better keep her. 4. Give attention, not allowance. And 5, remember, real connection is built, not bought. These aren't anti-Filipino rules. They're self-respect rules. They work anywhere. There are amazing women here. Loyal, feminine, family-minded. They'll stand by you if you stand by them like a man. But if you lead with your wallet instead of your character, you'll meet the type who's already calculating the exchange rate. The best love stories here don't start with cash. They start with consistency. And consistency is free. The truth is, the Philippines isn't a trap. It's a mirror. If you show up grounded, you'll meet grounded people. If you show up lost, you'll attract people who profit from your confusion. This country will give back the same energy you bring. That's why some men find love here, and others find lessons. Don't fall in love with the first smile you see. Fall in love with how you handle yourself when things get real. That's the difference between a man who travels and a man who grows. This is Asia Uncovered. Truth, respect, reality.